What up? What up? Illy Boy Poop here with another illuminating rant. You know, quantum walking, quantum shifting. Yeah, man. Just out here quantum walking, shifting through dimensions. Swag check. You know. Just woke up. Or in ancient Kemetic science, I'm back sleep, y'all. Because in ancient Kemetic science, this waking realm, come on, cat. This waking realm is actually the sleep world. Therefore, I'm back in this. It was a real nice rest. I'm back. So happy, so blessed. We got clear skies. Man, I wish when I was like in places where it's like damn near complete darkness, you can see so much of the universe. It's crazy how much this artificial light blocks out the true light in the universe. But everything serves its purpose, You trying to come with me, Eddie? Them cats be so indecisive if they want to walk with me or not. It's like, do you want to rock with me or are you staying? Oh, my bad. Almost stepped on you, cuz. My bad, cuz. You gonna mess with it for no reason? Y'all rocking with me? Yeah, man. Just out here quantum walking, getting in tune with the universe. Man, for the first time, I damn near completed my entire regiment of what I want to do every day. And boy, golly, does it take a lot of energy, but boy, the fulfillment of getting all these different things done, shit. I'm gonna try to make it a point to try to do this shit every day. And it's like, it's an extensive program, but it's like, if I get up early enough, I'll be able to do it. But I gotta just learn how to balance rest and regiment. That is what I'm doing right now. Cause as much as I do connecting in nature with the sun, I have to equally connect with the stars and the moon. And both of those take time and energy. Time and energy. But in this rant, I just gotta say, man, be aware of your surroundings. Like animals, birds, insects, they all are messengers and they show different things of the divine. Like, you would be so surprised how many times your ancestors are trying to contact you and you could easily just ignore them. God told me during my 4-day fast way back when you don't listen to the signs is when you sin. When you don't listen to the signs is when you sin against yourself. All of these S's, this is primordial wisdom. Snake. See, the snake is damn near blind. The snake is damn near blind. It feels using its skin with heat, and then it detects smell in motion with its tongue and coinciding with the heat from his body. But one thing about the snake is very stealthy, and if an enemy attacks it, it has more than enough venom to drop him. Primordial wisdom. It's not always about who's stronger or who's bigger or who has more deadly venom. It's really about who can be what they are at the highest extent. Man, come on, cats. Don't y'all mess with these other cats. How y'all gonna choose to walk with me and now y'all wanna chill with some other cats? Come on, man. I ain't worried about your brother down there. If he wanna go chill with that cat, let him. These darn cats be wanting to walk with me, then see some other cats and wanna hang out, bang out. I'm mad this cat just over there looking like, man, y'all better not come fuck with me. But yeah, it's not about who's the strongest, who's the fastest. It's about you being the best you can be. You feel me? Because one thing about it, we all know that the lion is the king of the jungle. But I guarantee you, when it runs into a snake, it goes the other direction. That big ass lion, when it sees a snake, it goes in the other direction. But it's the same when a lion sees an elephant. A lion literally never attacks an elephant unless it has a team. It has to literally have a team or it's not gonna fuck with that elephant. Why? Because the elephant is good at being him. The elephant is good at being him. The snake is good at being him. They all have different weaknesses and stuff, but they also have different strengths. And when it comes to signs, they all have signs of divinity and how to unlock your true self. And that's every animal and that's every insect that comes to visit you. Every animal, every bird, every insect that comes to you and talks to you, they're sending you a divine message. They're sending you a divine message. You'll be surprised how many divine messages you get within a day. And you just have to, if you don't have the awareness, you just gonna keep living life. Keep living life outside of yourself. Because when you're in tune with nature, in the daytime connecting with the sun, connecting with nature, and then nighttime connecting with the trees still, but connecting with the universe, the astral sky, you know what I mean? Like you'll start really seeing the world for all the wonder that it has. It's like, I don't know how anybody can look up in this sky and see all these stars, sometimes angels, sometimes spaceships, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things you will see in the sky, and just be okay with living a complacent, basic life. Like, I don't know how it works, because it's not about money. Like, you don't need money to live and experience the true divinity of life, light, and love, and living in the present. You don't need money to experience God. You're experiencing God simply by existing. But see, the true experience of God can only be felt with a certain awareness and action. Because you can be aware of it, but if you're not putting in the work and putting that awareness into action, then you're kind of null and voiding yourself. It's actually kind of like living in a personalized hell if you're aware, but you're choosing not to use action of that awareness. Real G. Real 3 talk. Really, Ed, you just gonna pop a squat on their yard, huh? Just gonna pop a squat on their yard, huh? You don't need money to live a fulfilled, experienced life of God. Now, granted, in my opinion, when you get in true divinity of God, I feel like a lot of money is a side effect of the value that you bring. If you pushing out value, then the way the laws of the universe, according to all of the ancient studies, the universe rewards when you put out all of that value. When you put out all of that value, you're gonna get all of that value back. That's just the basic laws of the universe. And it's like, when people have conversations with me and I talk about spiritual stuff and the depths of it, people ask me like, well, where do you get all this information? It's like, this is an entire lifetime of experience, and I just began my spiritual journey. Like I said in my last video, like, I was being blinded by my own light. I was being blinded by my own divinity. I was living life through a lens of my strengths, which is fire and air. I was living my life through fire and air, and it was giving me a limited ass reality, because I was aware of earth. I was aware of earth. I was aware of water. You feel me? I dabbled, but I didn't put the same amount of energy into it as much as I did my fire and air. And it's like, the other day I had just like the realest realization that this was only the beginning. Like, I'm 27 right now, about to turn 28, Saturn return type shit. That's when everything started really Saturn return type shit. That's when shit really started clicking. And I had a thought, I was like, damn, this is only the beginning. Like, can you imagine what level you're gonna be at once you start putting how much energy you put into your fire and air throughout your whole life? Imagine how much powerful and balanced and great you're gonna feel with the awareness of putting that same amount of effort in your earth and your water. And I was like, man, I couldn't even imagine how powerful I would be times 2 of my age right now. What's that, 44? What's up, cats? Y'all chilling? Y'all just following me, man? It's just funny. These cats are following me all the way past the house and stuff, but don't know how to get back. And sometimes I try to stay. It's like, man, I be trying to help y'all, but if y'all not gonna help yourself, man. Oh no, that's 54. Yep. 27 years from now. Like, I couldn't imagine how advanced spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, mentally, you know what I mean, how advanced I'm gonna be by that age. And that's another beginning of life at that 50-year-old, that incrux. And me knowing that humans lived back in the day damn near thousands of years, you know what I mean? Like, I know how old I can live to. Not saying that I'm gonna live 1,000 years, but shit, I know it's possible. Shit, I'm trying to at least hit 1,000 years if I can. I'm gonna utilize ancient technology in forms of meditation. Because when I was on that 40-day fast, I had infinite amount of energy. Sickness didn't exist. Tiredness didn't exist. I was doing inhuman things. I was up for days at a time, losing no energy, walking, trekking through woods, and nothing. So it's like, once I started evolving, I started to see how to integrate the 40-day fast into my everyday life. And like, slowly but surely, it's slowly but surely coming into fruition. Because fire and air, I learned all of these higher knowledge things. And once I experienced enlightenment through those two lenses, I was like, wow. Like, wow, I'm truly powerful. I'm truly grateful for God and the universe for bestowing this beautiful gift of life on us. Let's get it. I'm turned. I'm all powerful being. Let's save the earth like a superhero. Bet. And then right after that, fail. Fail again. Fail again. Fail again. Fall. And you're like, well, damn. I just experienced all this Christ consciousness and healing power and all this stuff, and I don't even know what to do with it in the regular earth realm. I don't know what to do with it in my emotional realm, water realm. Like, I didn't know how to bring all of that higher knowledge and wisdom into my physical body on earth. I didn't know how to do it. I technically still don't know how to do it. I just, not too long ago, I figured out, like, I have to do that. Because I'm like, man, why is it a big ass fucking pot of gold sitting right there? Literally like a big ass pot of gold just sitting right there. Like, it's like, damn, that's big abundance. Like, that's big abundance. That's very fast energy. Longevity is right there. But I don't know how to physically embody it, because it's literally not who I'm technically am right now. It's a future self that I'm coming into, and that's vibrational frequency. Because higher knowledge and higher vibration, when it ascends down from the heavens, spiritually speaking and even quantumly speaking, those higher energies and those higher lights and those higher truths even when your body receives them, for your physical brain and physical body to catch the truth of it, it's going to take longer. It's going to take more time. And I didn't really catch that until somebody in quantum physics was like, yeah, in this physical realm, the way vibrational frequency works, the physical realm is in lag time. Like, everything is a perception, so like the things you see like is in lag time. Things are already happening. Like, there are speeds that are faster than the speed of light. You know what I mean? Like, once they figured out in quantum physics, quantum entanglement, they started to really see like, oh shit, this is really like some illusion type shit. Cats, come on. It's like an illusion. What y'all messing with, man? Come on. These cats, they see this as like a damn field trip. Like, oh, we going down the street, we don't go down. All right, let me ride, let me ride. Let me ride. But yeah, quantumly speaking, everything is moving at different vibrations. So things in higher realms, higher knowledge and higher spiritual wisdom, higher realms and higher spiritual wisdom and truth, even when you receive that download, it's going to take time for your physical body to catch up to it. Now, the closer you get to your light body, into true enlightenment and embodying, becoming the entire avatar, naturally, spiritually, holistically whole. Where your brother at, man? Come on. I'm not about to lead y'all down this street. But becoming spiritually whole through all four of the elements that compose your physical being. Wait till the car go by, man. Good job, cats. Good job. But yeah, once you become one with Christ consciousness within all four of the elements that compose your physical being, at that point, those downloads would be instantaneous. At that point, the downloads wouldn't have to wait. Because in that realm, quantumly speaking, quantum entanglement, things are instant because you're in that higher realm. And different dimensions / vibrations, different frequencies, different light frequencies and stuff like that has a different time. In the universe, it doesn't go by our linear time. It goes by seasons and events. You know what I mean? It goes by seasons and events. It's like all four seasons, all four elements composed into your physical body. Happenings, eclipses, that's a happening. That's an event. That's how the universe works. It goes by seasons. It moves in an elliptical motion. 4, foundation. 6, the embodiment of that foundation, moving, spiral galaxy. 9, the completion of it. So yeah, I'm on the journey to become the avatar. Literally becoming the avatar, spiritually speaking. Cause how is it that Aang was an airbender? I'm a Libra, so I'm an air sign. Aang was an airbender. Where your brother at, man? Where your brother at? I don't know why this cat be doing that. I always want to get into some shit. If he want to come, he gonna come. But how is it that Aang was an airbender? And it's just a lot of spiritual shit in that Avatar. I'll go down a whole rabbit hole talking about Avatar. Man, where your brother at, man? Quantum walking. But yes, I'm a airbender. Very airy, higher realms, meditation, like to be happy. But also I'm an internal fire. I embody that fire energy inside because my moon sign is Leo, which is the king of fire, you know what I mean? King of the sun. I always had that fiery spirit. Definitely. This cat wanna pop out the shadows. Man, come on, man. But people don't understand. When I say that I'm the Avatar, I am Aang, if you watch the show, you will see that it's an entire family of avatars that reincarnate. And that's Christ consciousness. Like, Christ consciousness isn't something that just one person has. It's a generational thing. Like, everybody can tap into that Christ consciousness within themselves. But it takes a certain amount of awareness and action to embody all of that. And it's not necessarily in how we've been programmed what fun is, which is easy, happy. Like, fun doesn't have to be easy or happy, because being fulfillment is fun as well. You know what I mean? It takes a lot more work. Sometimes the things you have to do isn't necessarily, you know, oh, I like this, but like the fulfillment of getting it done and going to the next level, like, is way more fulfilling and fun living a life of fulfillment than just nautical fun about nothing. Because that's how you become a programmed robot. When you just live life for meaningless fun. Because I'm not saying fun and meaningless fun isn't a good thing. It's a great thing. It's a great tool. We're humans, we're kids, we're children at heart forever. Like, you think you became grown, you think you became an adult. No, you've always been a child of God in the universe. You think you became grown, you think you became an adult, but you're always a child of the universe. Always. Be humble. Do not belittle anyone, even the little people. Even the little people, and that's the kids and, you know, shorter people. Or people who are lower in status than you, all that shit don't matter. Bitch, you bleed just like I do. But if, I guarantee you, anybody chooses to embody all four of the elements that compose them in this physical realm, which is earth, fire, water, air, if they choose to do all the things to evolve and master those elements of life, they will reach Christ consciousness. They will reach the avatar state. Anyone, whether they're good or evil. This is what people not understanding. Whether you're good or evil, you can reach this state of enlightenment. But I can say evil definitely has a limit, whereas good doesn't have a limit because that's from the source. Any Anything from an emanation of the source will always be a fraction of the power. Always. Because you can't go against the full true divinity of the power that gives you. And whenever you use the power that he gave you through your free will to manipulate his children, then that's when you get those limitations and you get those, well, I can't really speak for evil people. But since I've done evil before, it doesn't make me an evil person. I know what comes with doing bad. It comes with a lot of bad shit, a lot of drawn down energy, a lot of karma that sucks. So it's like, yeah, I'd rather be on the good side, because when I'm on that good shit, all that shit don't happen. I don't even be thinking about no negative shit. I be free flowing. I be innocent. I be living in the moment with God in Christ Jesus. Gotta get out the way, man. But yeah, everybody's goal should be to become their own avatar, to unlight Christ consciousness. Because everybody has the ability to tap into that. And you only tap into that. And you only tap into that by going through all four of the different elements and mastering them. And you have all these lifetimes to master them. But once you have the awareness and you put into action, then amazing things will succeed. Amazing things will succeed. Man, where your brother at, man? Why he always lollygagging? He the fastest cat out here, but want to be out there exploring. It's like, man, we keeping it moving. Yeah, nothing. I wish I had owl vision so I can see him from a mile away. But I can't see him. Girl. Where you at, cat? Cat gonna learn the hard way, boy. But yeah, if everybody made the choice to try to go through all the four elements and become one with themselves, everybody would experience Christ consciousness, man. Because I experienced Christ consciousness using my strengths, but it was the whole time I'm thinking it's like maximum Christ consciousness. And it's like, nah, it's kind of like a cheat code. Like God just embodied me and had me feel Christ consciousness. But I didn't have the ability, human Ryan didn't have the ability of Christ consciousness. So it was a cheat code. It was a cheat code. So I ascended through my strengths, my fire, my air, my mind, my energy. But as I see a cicada on the ground, cicada's been awaken and calling me. It's just crazy how synchronicity works with all these signs. Primordial wisdom, how synchronicity works with all these signs. Primordial wisdom, snake. But people don't understand, like, each element literally takes doing. Like, air takes a lot of mental things. You have to read, you have to listen to self-help books, you have to look up science, you have to understand math and understand all these different things. And then once you understand that, you're gonna have to start stretching that muscle and mastering that. And then with fire, you have to do energetic things. You have to exercise, you have to walk, goddamn mountain bike, play sports, dance, have fun, laugh, be cheerful. Use a lot of fire and solar plexus energy, things that come from the gut and that regulates the gut. And then the earth, your earth body, physical body, what you're eating, how your environment, how you feeling in your environment. And when I say environment, I mean outer and inner. How is it around you? How is it with your relationship? How is it internally? How do you feel in your body, the environment? And then water, emotionally, how do you feel in your environment? Do you feel good about things outside of you emotionally? Do you respond positively, constructively, consciously with your emotion outwardly? And then do you respond internally with your emotion consciously, positively? And with emotional connections with people, are you practicing a positive connection, a conscious connection? And anything that's darkness, that's holding you back, you have to dive into that darkness deep. And you have to consume the darkness. And you have to embody that darkness and become that darkness and consume it with your light. Because light illuminates darkness. Darkness only comes from light. There can be no darkness without light. There can be no light without darkness. Come on, Eddie. I'm gonna leave your brother since he want a lollygag. Come on. But yeah, that's the basics. That's the basics of the avatar. Like, each one of those things take a lot of intricate energy that has to be spent. And today, for the first time, I almost completed a full regiment routine that embodies all four. And like, it took a lot of energy and took a lot of time, and I still wasn't able to complete the list. But the point of me saying that is, to do all these things, it takes a lot of energy, and it takes doing things that make you uncomfortable. It takes a lot of breaking yourself down. It takes a lot of destruction of your ego. takes a lot of that. And it's like, in this current society, we build ourselves up so high. So when we fall, it be a long ass fall, and it hurts way worse if we just continuously kept breaking ourselves down and make us way more easy and more susceptible to being okay with falling and utilizing that fall for the rise of the phoenix from the ashes. You fall and you rise from the ashes. Big phoenix energy. If you up so much, you gonna blind yourself with your own light. Because one thing about vibration, if you look at how frequencies look and vibrations, they go like this, up and down. Wavelengths go up and down. That is life. If you're just having this idea that you're just going up and is actually doing this, you're living in illusion. Where your brother at, man? Where your brother at? If you just living life up, you living in illusion. But vice versa, if you just living your life in down, you living in illusion. And people think living in illusion is bad. Like, no, because everybody in an illusion themselves one time or another. Our physical eyes can only see 1% of visible life, so goddamn it, we already living in illusion. When we wake up, we living in illusion. So it's like, it's about the awareness and the action that comes from that awareness. Because if you know that you living in an illusion, then you know not to rely on your physical eyes or to rely on just an illusion. You will learn not to rely on an illusion. When you start to embody all four of the elements in your everyday life, when you learn to embody the four elements in your everyday life, you start to really be in tune with reality. You start to see visions and you start to see things before they happen because you're living in a amplified time, an amplified frequency. So the physical realm is moving slower than you. Like, I know how I feel in my body and my energy and how I look, especially when I walk into places in the public. Like, I know I'm an alien. I'm an alien. Because most people, if they walked into somewhere and all eyes be on them, they'd probably get fucking anxiety. Which, hell, back in the day when I didn't know what the fuck it was, I did have anxiety. Like, man, why the fuck all these motherfuckers looking at me? Why these motherfucking Masons and Illuminati motherfuckers be approaching me, asking me questions and shit? Like, what is this? I'm just living my life, y'all. Why are y'all bothering me? Like, nah, nigga. You got a light, nigga. You got a light. And light attracts shadow. Light attracts shadow. So, yep, quantum walking. Walking through time and space in this temporal body. Yeah, man. Tell you, when I be going quiet, man, I be looking at the stars and the brilliance of this galaxy that we live in. Truly, for real, for real. Like, people don't be understanding, like, you're still a child. You're still a child of God. You're still a child of the universe. You never grew up. You never became an adult. That was a idea, a concept that we came up with that truly actually hinders us. Truly actually hinders us because we have a preconceived notion that we're grown. We know we're adults. Like, you can learn so much from a child. Child to teach some things. And I'm not saying having a child, I'm just saying children in general. They can teach you so many things. Animals, all these different things can teach you so many things. Like, children and animals are closer to the divine realm than quote unquote adults. Like, we have to wake up and realize how the way we got put in this life to think, oh, this is success, this is fun, this is fulfillment. Like, no. Anything fed to you by somebody who wants to control you is not to have a fulfilled experience, period. They want a controlled experiment. They want a controlled experience. Like, they don't want you to be free mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, because they can't control that. You start to use what they put in your life against you, you start to use that against them. And that's exactly what they don't want. And who is they? The powers that be. Look it in the Bible. Spiritual powers in high places. Like, if y'all think that the government and the people who are in control don't embody all this ancient wisdom, then you must be asleep. Because everything they do is like a part of ancient African and Eastern science and their principles of reality. Like, it's the principles of reality that they're using. You can call it magic. You can call it science. You can call it whatever you want. You can just call it what it is, which is manipulation. Magic is real. Magic is not no mythical thing. Magic is energy that is available in this universe, that is available for anybody to use, whether for good intentions or bad intentions. That is magic. Everybody is a magician. Everybody has magic. God damn it, your heart is beating by itself. That's magic alone. So it's like they're using magical spells on you. Why do you think you have all these different signs and things on the money, pyramid in the eye, and all these different signatures, and you look it up, it's some whole other shit? And it's like, because they're using magical spells against you. They're praying for your downfall. They're praying that they control you. That's what they're praying for. They're manifesting this. If you don't think it's hundreds of people that are hundreds of evil people praying for your downfall and to control you and to manipulate you, you sleep. It's more than a physical war. It's a spiritual, emotional, mental war. It's a spiritual, emotional, mental war. You have to realize that. You have to realize that it's more to it. Nothing is as simple as Yep, what my physical eyes see, that's just what it is. It's not the truth. You got to see the lens of all four elements to see the truth. If you viewing the lens from anything except from all four lenses in one at one time, then you living in a true illusion. But when you embody all four, you really see everything for what it is. They're using magic against us. Why shouldn't we use magic for us? They use money against us. Why don't we use money for us? They use race against us. What would happen if we use race for us? They use all these different things against you. But what would happen if we use those things for us? That's the question. That is the true question. If they're using all these things against us, what will happen if we use them for us? Become the avatar. Unlike Christ consciousness. Unlock that Christ consciousness. And when I say unlock it, it's just as long as you are seeking it, putting in the work to unlock it, and to get closer and closer to your true self, which is the divinity, the eternal source of all. You can't go wrong in this lifetime. As long as you seek the kingdom of heaven, which is within, you can't go wrong in this lifetime. And that is pure fact. I really want to see if this cat gonna call himself coming home on his own. Because if he do that, then I'll be okay with leaving your ass. But if I have to go back and get you, then I'm gonna tell your butt not to walk with me no more. Cause me, I'm a limit pusher. I'm gonna give you a chance. You feel like you can walk, you can chill, you can vibe without getting into mischief, then you can come with me. But if you're gonna be leaving and getting lost, and I'm gonna have to backtrack and come get you and stuff, then no, you're gonna have to stay. One thing about my black cat, he know. If he get lost, just stay in the spot you got lost at. I'll come back and get you. We out of here. But most of the time, he just walk with me. Only time he be staying is when he be with his little cat friends, which I understand. I'll come back and get you because I know exactly where you at, what you're doing. But these kittens, man, ain't even no kitten no more. But he's still young. They just can't get right. They just want to explore, and that's that childlike spirit. you have to learn how to embody that childlike spirit, but also embody that wisdom that you gain with age and experience. We have to stop viewing age as a thing that deteriorates our body. Like, there isn't age, man. Like, that shit was made to contain you and to make you think that you are less than infinite. If you forever kept making energy and sustaining your body, you would damn near live forever. So it's like, age, I think our bodies are exactly how the universe and nature is set up. It doesn't go in linear time. It goes through seasons and events. For instance, with your body, seasons. Your body renews itself every 7 years, so that's the season. Every 7 years, a cycle. Every 7 years is a season. Events. Things happen within those seasons that affect you and your experience. That is how you live, through seasons. Through seasons and happenings and events, you know what I mean? That's how the universe works. That's how nature works. What is nature? It goes, spring, fall, winter, summer, you know what I mean? Like, it has seasons, and then within those seasons, events happen. And within those events is where you understand exactly how to become one. So that is Illy Boy Pope. That is another Illuminating Rant. 333-777. I love all y'all. Alien out.